there
No,
is a deep struggle.
Lucifer. We're gonna debate you like how you find out like Lucifer is God and why you worship Lucifer. So can you explain to me like how all these things started?
Well, I started saying this because my father is inside the esoteric national socialist lore. He told me about the research of the Rhine, and in its book, The Cult of Lucifer, it's well written that Lucifer is the deepest mystery inside the Templar lore, because Lucifer is a title. It's not only a divine being. It's a title.
So you try to say like Lucifer is not the fallen angel that been mentioned in the Bible and the Quran.
No.
He's not the one who disobeyed God.
It's not Satan,
So
because
who is Lucifer?
Lucifer is beyond light and darkness. Lucifer is sacrifice. In the Sumerian Babylonian religion, there is a title that is Segnama. This is the title of the goddess Ishtar. She angered herself. She gave her life for all human beings, because the darkness goddess Lilith wants to destroy.
But if you believe in Lucifer, as far as I know, like you should believe in God. So how are you gonna worship Lucifer and you acknowledge the existence of God? How is that?
Yes, it's the same thing.
So you try to say like Lucifer is God?
Yes, when I wake up, I see the sun, the power of the sun, of the creation. This is exactly Lucifer. It's not darkness.
How is that?
We worship the planetarian force, the galaxian force, the universal force. We are star worshippers, not demon worshippers.
So you
We
started.
are not Satanists.
Go ahead, Sava. If you want to ask a question, go ahead.
Sure. What does it mean to worship? What do you have to do to worship Lucifer? Like, do you sacrifice children?
No. We sacrifice ego, the ego of your humanity, because ego is the best enemy of our souls, because there is some problem with the ego, with the pornography, with the Judaism.
So who are these people who sacrifice children? Who are they?
Yes, they are Satanists. We are opposing to Satanists.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, but don't Satanists, I mean, like, whatever you just said, don't you guys believe in, like, Baphomet and Lucifer? Like, so who's Baphomet then?
Well, the Baphomet is a complicated topic, because if you read the books of Anton LaVey, you find out that Baphomet is a completely distortion of the Sophia fire and flames. The Qatar, if you know the history of Qatar, that is esoteric Christianity, they put a honored God inside his temple, but he is not just a god, he is an archetype. The horn meanings the attackments of the earth. The pentacle, that is my name, means the elementary force, that is ether, fire, air, etc. And the snake in his base is the knowledge of the health association, the hospitals. Every hospital have this snake in his base because this snake means life, not death. And there is a big difference between a boa, that is the meaning of the Cathars, and the cobra, that is the meaning of the Judaism.
I'm gonna just tell you one thing. On Judgment Day, the Shaitan will say, when the matter has been decided, verily Allah promised you a promise of truth, and I too promised you, but I have betrayed you. I had no authority over you except that I called you, and you responded to me. So blame me not, but blame yourselves. I cannot help you, nor can you help me. I deny your former act in associating me, Shaitan, as a partner with Allah by obeying me in the life of the world. Verily, there is a painful torment for the wrongdoers. So on Judgment Day, the Shaitan is going to disown you and say, he didn't tell you to do anything. You did this out of your own will. Like, he's going to just ignore you because, the truth is Allah. That's going to be his speech on Judgment Day.
Well, if I found out in the end of my days that I am wrong, I change my mind as well before I burning in the hell. I don't have problem with that.
What is your name, Lloyd?
What?
What is your name? What does it say? I can't read it.
My name is a reference to the last words of the Gilgamesh speech before he dies in Apira in the Babylon.
Okay, I just want to know what to call you.
He says, please don't forget me, because if you remember me, I become immortal. This is what it means, my name.
Okay, but what should I call you?
My real name is Hermes. Call me Hermes.
Okay, thank you, Hermes. Go ahead.
Okay, Hermes. The question is, do you believe in afterlife or you believe in reincarnation?
There is also a problem with that, because the Luciferians' lore is divided into different types.
Condense, please.
Okay, there is Luciferian Christianity and there is Luciferian paganism. Luciferian Christianity believe in paradise as well, and not in reincarnation, and the pagan lore believe in reincarnation. Personally, I am in the middle of these two sects, because I believe some people can stop come here because they become smart, they become more wise, more aware of this material reality, and some other people have to come here again because they are too much stupid to attack something in their personal lives.
So you don't believe in afterlife, or you believe? You didn't answer the question.
Yes, I believe in afterlife because...
You believe like Satan or Lucifer, who created the afterlife, or who?
No, actually, Lucifer is just a messenger of the will of the gods.
So why you worship him?
Because they are our links with the supreme being. Of course, there is one only God that creates
No, so
everything.
you believe that is someone superior than Lucifer, and he is the
Yes,
one who created Lucifer, but at the same time you acknowledge Lucifer and you worship Lucifer. How is that supposed to make sense?
because she is my messenger to him. There is a hierarchical system
You try to say
inside
Lucifer is
the
a prophet
universe. Mm,
and he
For
got a message, you
us,
need to follow him?
yes, because she in the end have to sacrifice her life for us in the Armageddon.
What's your
You really
primary language?
We have Armageddon also, you know that.
What is your primary language, Hermes?
German.
Okay.
do you got
You
books, holy books, things like that?
Yes, we have the essence of Inan, the godness Inan into the underworld, and we have Enuma Elish and the Coda Avesta.
Do you believe
These
Jesus is God or that is Allah, as Muslims believe?
Personally, I found out more truth about the Christian role than the Islamic role, but
So you think Jesus is God is more authentic than Islamic?
yes, because I don't study Islam too much.
So you didn't find the truth. How you decided to say Jesus
No,
is God?
I don't have any truths. I am an esotericist. I am a magician. I use magic. I don't have any truths, but
how
if
does
you
it
ask
feel? How does it feel when you said you use magic and you already know Christians and Jesus stand against magic?
well, there is a sore problem about this. If you find out in the Christian lore, you find out there is not an homogeneous Christianity. There is not only one version of Christianity as well. And if you find in the beginning of the creation of Christianity, there is some books that are okay and some other books that are not okay because they are too much dangerous from the Vatican system, because they want to believe the only version they want you to believe in. So there is also other gospels, like the gospels of the Thomas and the gospel of Judah, and in the other gospels that are translated by the Cathars, it says that Lucifer is in the basic of the esoteric Christianity, because Christ have the powers to destroy demons, to make exorcism, to revive the dead, and that is in the end, if you think good, this is magic powers. If you
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Who got any question to him, guys?
I do. But were you
I
finished
do
saying?
after her. After her, I got a question.
Sorry, hold on. There was a loud vehicle going by. So, Ernest, right? Ernest, am I saying it
Yes.
right? Okay. Are you 100% human?
My body, yes. My soul, I don't know.
Okay. Would you consider yourself to have any special animal-like characteristics physically?
No, I am just myself. I don't have any ego. I don't have to grown up ego inside my body. There is, because this body is just an illusion of these matrix realms.
Okay. Thank you.
I have a question. So, the thing that you worship, like, what does it promise you in the afterlife? Like, does it guarantee you anything for what you're worshiping and what you're doing in this life that we're in?
No, this is
No?
wrong. No, because we don't worship to the goddess Lucifer, Ishtar, because he let us to enter inside the paradise. You have to go in the paradise if you become wise, if you become in the highest level of the magic practice. Otherwise, you have to come here again and reincarnate again, and you have to die again, because this life is pain, it's suffer, it's
But you
anger.
didn't answer what does it promise you in the afterlife?
There is an afterlife, but
I
only
know.
if you destroy your ego.
But
That
what
is
does
the
it promise you in the
difference.
afterlife? Like, what is your reward? You know, in Islam, there's heaven and hell. You either go to heaven or you either go in hell. So what does your thing promise to you in the afterlife when you die? Like, what do you get?
My paradise is different, more different than the esoteric Christianity, but my paradise is divided in 7 circles. The circles of Ishtar, the circles of Enki, the circles of Enlil. There is 7 paradise, and it's decided in the day you was born. There is 7 days for 7 realms. This is what the Babylonian teachings to you. But you go into the heaven only if you have reacted the only truth that this material world is fake. It's very what I mean, depressing, but Lucifer don't let you or any others to go into the heaven just because you worship her. You understand what I mean?
No, I don't know. I've never heard this in my life.
What is the other topic? You have another topic for me?
Do you think that this lifetime is purgatory, or does it have a purpose other than to prove your worthiness for paradise?
Well, yes. There is also a problem about this. One moment, I find out so many things I write about it.
Okay.